We are here today as the youth of this country to express our displeasure and to also express our dissatisfaction on how the government of South Africa have handled this matter. We, the young people of Nigeria, are not happy for what South Africa is doing. And we are here to also declare that from today, the first day of July 2026 to the end of July 2026, we would want the South Africans in Nigeria to also leave. They should go back to their country and also take over the businesses, the work that Nigerians have taken over from them. We believe in the unionism of Africa. We believe in the solidarity of Africa. We are peaceful and we are law-abiding. But we must tell the South Africans that nobody is a custodian of violence. Nobody is the custodian of madness. So we are also giving the South Africans from now to the end of the month to exit Nigeria with their businesses and their establishments. If not, the measure with which they treated our people in South Africa will be applied here in Nigeria. Thank you very much.
We will not be traveling to South Africa, our fellow African country, looking for greener pasture, if our leaders had fixed this country and provided opportunity for young people. What are they doing in South Africa that we cannot do in Nigeria? What sort of technology, infrastructure? What sort of manpower? We are the one powering the economy. It is because we do not have the enabling environment here in Nigeria for our young people to express themselves, for businesses to thrive. That's why you see our people running. We are therefore calling on the government. The federal government should fix this country, do what is right, create an enabling environment for businesses to thrive, provide jobs for our young people. That is what can stop the Japa syndrome. Imagine a country like South Africa, country that we were giving help to in the past, over $3 million, when they were having the apartheid issues. When Nelson Mandela was released from prison, Nigeria donated over $10 million, just as my chairman rightly said. We were the ones that have been sustaining them, feeding them. How come today, South Africans now have the guts to send us home? Nigerians, let's put our heads together. I'm calling on the government to fix this country so that our people can come home and have jobs to do here in Nigeria. Thank you.
You don't provoke people and think they will let your provocation slide. Not everybody, get this, not everybody ignores provocation. Not everybody that you will slap will fold his or her arms and not return you back a slap and even give you twice or triple. Not everybody will hurt and they will let you go free. Okay, I'm Ayo David. Thank you for tuning into my channel. Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel, like and share my video massively. Thank you so much. This is what has happened. Nigerians now have come out massively to protest and to demand for South Africans to leave their country as well. From that press conference that you saw from that young man, I'm sure you heard what he said. They are disgruntled with what the South Africans did to their brothers in South Africa and to other African nationals. They are disgruntled and they don't see it as good. Okay, so when you just watch this other video, watch it, watch.
For the South Africa connection, see, as it is so, this is South Africa, If they mistakenly kill anybody again for South Africa, when I open here, anybody who attack for here, he go collect 0 to go house.
Acceptable. We feel like, wait, hold on. Officer, just hold on. What I'm saying is simple. Nigerians are here in your commission and you show more disrespect to Nigerian people. This is Nigerians outside.
Okay, those are two Nigerians, one in the MTN shopping mall and the other was still in the same MTN shopping mall. These guys, if you can see clearly, the other one was shouting that they should leave out of Nigeria. That's how it is. There are people who will fight you or who will fight you back for fighting them. They will not let you go free. They will fight you back and they will use any means, any method to make sure that they get you hurt for the pain or the attack you gave to them. Nigerians now have come out massively that they want South Africans to leave Nigeria. Of course, there are many South Africans in Nigeria who are working for the MTN company and others in other different companies, but they are not as many as compared to Nigerians. Nigerians are there; they are close to 3 million Nigerians or more than, if I'm not mistaken, or less than. But there are many of them. But I'm not sure they are up to 500 South Africans in Nigeria. They are not up to that. South Africans hardly travel. They don't like to travel, and they don't have they have no knowledge about the outside world, because the country, they consider a country to be rich and blessed, so they still don't need going out to different countries to work or to survive. Many other people, many nationals who come to South Africa, they came there because they want to survive, they want to make some money, you want to live better or big, because of the opportunities that South Africa offers in different different industries. So those who are in South Africa, those South Africans who are out of South Africa, like in Nigeria and Ghana, they are there out of professional, appointment. They were taken there, they were sent there by the companies that are in South Africa, that are owned by South Africa, or by foreigners who came there, and they see they are sent out to different countries to expand the vision of the company. That's why you see so many South Africans are in South Africa. They don't like to travel, and that's why I see few South Africans in different countries. So let's talk about the economic consequences of this fight. South Africa is losing big time economically. The shops that were there, that have been burned down, broken, or destroyed and looted by South Africans, those shops will never have the same revenue capital again to function. Some of them will shut down forever. Some of them are still there, but they will not be able to sustain the number of staffs that they used to have as before. Some of them will drop down the salary they used to pay workers. Okay, so you see the economy now, the standard of living will drop so drastically. Now the government now will also reduce the taxes that they used to give to these companies, because they will complain that we don't have the same money we used to have, we don't have the same products and goods we used to have, we cannot render the same services as we used to do before because of this movement. And the government will also understand with them and drop down the taxes that they are asked to pay monthly and some yearly. So you see now the consequences of this xenophobic tension and attacks on foreigners to leave South Africa. So it's not only weighing on the foreigners, but it's also weighing on the government of South Africa. Likewise, the South Africans themselves, directly and indirectly, because directly those who were employed in those companies will no more have the jobs they used to do, and their families who were sustained by the salaries and the goods from those companies will no more receive them, so they will be affected indirectly. Come now to Nigeria. Nigeria has so many telecommunication networks. They have their famous telecommunication network with Glo and others. They have Zain. Okay, so now this is what is going to happen when all these foreigners, when the foreigners in Nigeria who are South Africans are sent back to their country. How is this going to play on the economy? It will just play just a little, but there are still many people in Nigeria who are still going to suffer from, the shutting down of MTN in Nigeria, if at all it's going to be shut down. But from what I know, the Nigerian government will not permit that. Okay, those guys are just rioting, that they are venting out their frustration on how South Africans, hurt their brothers and sisters from Nigeria and other countries. So they are just angry and they are venting out their frustration on the MTN company that is found in Nigeria. So if at all they had to withdraw their top management staffs and send them back to South Africa, who are South Africans, now what's going to happen? The company will not be able to sustain the same services they used to provide to the Nigerians. By so doing, the quality of services will drop, the quality of clean network communication will drop, and also the salary will drop, because many of those guys, many of the people that will still be employed who are Nigerians, they will drop down their salaries because they will not be performing as those who are of top rank management position, who were South Africans, who have left and have returned back to Nigeria, to South Africa. And those that were there, they will say, okay, you can climb up and start managing, while we control you while we give you directives from South Africa to Nigeria. So you see, there's going to be so much, so much disorganization that is going to take place, and it's going to affect so many people in Nigeria directly and indirectly. So from what I want to say is, we cannot build an economy with violence. There's no way for foreign investors come to a country, we first study the country to know how peaceful it is. It's peace that make a country hospitable, habitable for foreigners. It's peace that make a country or a city or a town to harbor foreigners and who are investors who want to come and invest in the country. So without peace, nobody will want to come and invest his money. That will be that will be that will not heal income, that will not heal profit, that will not produce and make him rich or richer or bigger. So everybody that comes to a country to invest onto a society or to a community or to a town, to a city, they are coming there because the first thing that attracts them is peace. The second thing that attracts them is what? The population. The third that attracts them is what? The income. That the people, their per income, their purchasing power. The third thing that interests them is what? Human relations. How they relate with people there and how they relate with people there. So that's what attracts people more. So Nigerians, don't go into the way of the South Africans, because so many people are going to be hurt and you guys cannot withstand that. So thank you so much for watching my podcast and this video today. Please do well to share, to like, and to subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much. I'm Ayo David and you just sat with me. Thank